come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Father, and Son, and Holy Spirit.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Sir Kapar. Good afternoon, Sir.
Good afternoon. Can you just say more? I'm sorry.
Okay, please settle down. Okay, who are absent today or excused? First one. Malagar, Leia, si Acero, si Moras na lahat. Okay, so last meeting yesterday, so we discussed another type of patterns of development, which is definition. When you say definition, we need to say yes. If you want to answer, raise your right hand. Yes, Intuna. You have something to say? Yes, Pilonio. Or stand up in the air answering. Okay, define the literal meaning. Yes, another idea. Other.
Definitions provide both sides but exact meaning.
Okay. Definition provides exact meanings to those unfamiliar words and give special or provide meaning to the familiar words or special meanings. And when we say definition, it is the dictionary meaning. So meaning to say it has a scientific process or method. And we already discussed the two methods. We have under the informal definition, we discussed the two types of definition.
Connotation and denotation.
What is the difference between these two terms?
Denotation is the literal meaning, while the connotation is your perception about that thing.
Very good. Literal meaning or the dictionary meaning denotation, while connotation is your perception or interpretation. For example, black. So denotation, color. Your connotation, darkness, black, danger or loneliness.
Dark imitation skin.
Okay, so those terms are your connotative meaning. Informal, when we say formal definition, yes, Jezebel, can you stand up? When we say formal definition, factual information, or it is in a form of sentence. Very good. Either complex, compound, and simple sentence. Now, the formal definition consists of three principal parts. What are those three? Yes, Arado.
Word, craft of different types.
Okay, word or the species, the genus or the class, and the differentiating characteristics. For example, water. Water is a liquid made up of hydrogen and oxygen. So water is our term. And liquid, class. How about the differentiate? Made up of hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, very good. How about the last method? That we included. Okay, let's grab. Extended or expansion. Expanded definition. When we say expanded, Yeshua, what does it mean? When we say expanded, Yes, yes na.
Ako lang eh.
Sulas na. Or di matukan. When we say expanded or standard definition, what does it mean? Padako, di siya.
Ako!
Oh, last job, can you help?
Giving extension or additional information about
Okay,
further
giving
additional information.
Okay, additional information about
The
the certain topic. Very good. And it is presenting another facts, right? Or
Yes.
factual information. Just like we have yesterday, it's the earth. So you illustrate or you elaborate the earth by stating its characteristic or the supporting details. Now, this afternoon, okay, these are the following choices. I have here, okay, kindly read Cortina and choose the right term or word.
An orange, a banana, and an
Ay, di ba klaro?
fruits.
Kailangan. Okay.
An orange, a banana, and an apple are all
Okay, so, what's the answer? Okay, it is fruits or belong to the fruits. How about number 2? Sass. Okay, they're all flowers. Very good. How about number 3, Roa?
A spoon, a bowl, and a plate are all kitchen utensils.
Okay, they are all kitchen utensils. How about number 4? It's Mundo. Okay, they're all belongs to weather. How about number 5? Dayola. Okay, there belongs to appliances. How about number 6? Duarte.
A shirt, a dress, and a jacket are all
Clothing. Yes. Number 7, Nishan. Ito mo kaniha. Go. Horse. They belong to animals. Okay, check. Number 8. Yeshua. Let us belongs to full materials. Okay, number 9. Harvest. Number 9.
A house, store, and a library are all
Three things. Belongs to places. Correct. Number 10. Tracy. Number 10. Can you
a
please?
boat, a motorcycle, and a van are all vehicles. Sorry, wako kita. Transportation.
Let's check. Yes, transportation. Now, what do you think is our topic this afternoon?
Field of flowers.
Yes, Jezebel. Class. Yes, it could be class. Color.
Identifying the class by its different
If you want to answer the game, just raise your right hand.
Identifying the class by its different characteristics.
Okay. It could be identifying class. Yes, SAS. Gusto mo yung sige kabisihan. Later na. This is not the time to draw. Okay, yung dyan na lang gusto mag-isip na. Okay, yes, Dayola. Okay, classifications. Why do you say so that our topic this afternoon is classifications? Based on this, yes, Roa? Okay, where it belongs to a certain group. Okay, very good. So at this juncture, so you are able to, okay, explain, can you read?
Explain the nature of exemplification and classification.
Exacto.
Mama,
They're all animals. Okay. What type or specific of animals? Yes, Noah? Okay, they're all reptiles. Okay, the word reptiles connects to the
Group of animals
very good group of animals, and it is belongs to class. Very good. So a class or a group. So that is how you classify a thing, a concept, or a place or an event or an animal. Did you get me? Okay. Now, from those examples, what does classification mean? Yes, Roa. Okay, selection that belongs to a certain group. Yes, it could be another hand. Kismondo. What does classification mean based from our activity? Yes? Saludo, can you help Mr. Kismondo? Stand up. Kasi stand up, di mo muna bukatan.
A group of things that share same characteristics.
Okay, the word shared characteristics or common characteristics. Okay, thank you. Kindly read everyone.
According to Merriam-Webster, classification is the act or method of distributing into a class or category according to characteristics.
Okay, the highlighted word are class or category and characters. Yes. So when we say a class, it is a group. For example, senior high school department. So senior high school department is our group. And under the senior high school, we have different strands. We have STEM, UM, and EBL. So that is how you classify those strands belongs to senior high school department. Did you get me? Okay, another. Can you read everybody?
Classification is used when the writer needs to divide things into groups, classes, or categories based on their common and shared
Okay,
characteristics.
same with the definition to Merriam-Webster. Okay, can you read from this phrase, in this text? Mr. Bitonio. Okay, can you read?
Internet users have two types of access, choices or suffering.
Surfing.
The first type of internet is the old-fashioned broadband. The second type of access is high-speed broadband through the TV cable or high-speed DSL through fiber optic phone lines.
Okay, so based from this text, the italicized word.
First and second.
Yes? Color? What have you observed?
First and second.
So what do you call that? First, second, or tie? Yes? Okay, very good. So from your previous lessons, from narration down to definition, we use okay, very good. What is the purpose again of signal words?
For transition.
Okay, for transitions. Now in this case, signal words here is okay, for classification. For classification, type, classified as, group, categorized. Okay, those are some examples of signal words or transitional expressions. Okay, the purpose here is to Deola. What do you think is the purpose of these transitional expressions when we develop classification essay?
To know the other type and for transition.
Okay, to know the other types and for transitioning. Yes. Another hand. Peralta. What do you think is the purpose rather of these transitional expressions in developing a classification? classification essay. Right? Yes? Can you help Isuna? What do you think is the purpose of the traditional expression when we develop classification essay? Yes, Isuna? Going back to our previous discussion, so we use the signal words in every patterns of development. Color.
To shift from one topic to another.
To shift from one topic to another. Okay. So transitional expressions or signal words are the bridges. They are like bridges or connectors to link to your essay or paragraph. So that is why you use classified as, categorize, types, groups, and etc. For you to able to transition your idea to another idea. Okay, classification, transitional words we have. Okay, there are plenty. Characteristics, elements, finally, second, types, several varieties, and so on. Okay, from this example, what have you observed?
Flower.
A flower. What do you think inside the flowers?
House.
Huh?
Corolla.
Corolla. Yes. And what is pollinators? Yes. Pollinators. What do you think? What is the picture is trying to portray? Flower petals. Okay, earlier we discussed classification. You classify the other elements into one group. Now, based on this picture, what have you observed? Diola. Yes? If you want to answer it here, raise your hand. Nina. Does it explaining? Does it illustrating? For Nina? Illustrate ba? Yes? Bitonio. Okay, color. Can you help?
One, it gives emphasis to
Later than that.
it gives emphasis to the one Corolla.
Okay, it gives emphasis to the
Corolla.
Corolla. By, in what sense?
By children.
Give? The give of pictures sa i-bold ang word ng Corolla. And in what sense? Describe and using transition. Okay, a flower's petals comprise the next world of Corolla, which usually has pigment. Often the colorful petals attract pollinators. The calyx and Corolla have no sexual function, so are accessory parts of the flower. So you are describing or in what sense? You said earlier you classified them. Okay, senior high school as your group. Under senior high school we have different strands. So what do you call these strands?
Subcategories.
Subcategories?
Subclass, subgroup.
When I say, okay, I have here a group of plants or a flowering plants, and then I said these flowering plants are daisies, lilies, florellas, Yes?
Enumerating.
Enumerating or another term for enumerating. Listing. For instance, I give the following.
Examples.
Yes, Father, very good. By giving examples or illustrations. Okay, senior high school department as your group, and you illustrate the following strand. Okay, so those are illustrations, or what do you call that? Another term for illustration. We have classification and exemption. Exemption. Yes, exemplification. Okay, what does an exemplification mean? Yes, Jezebel? Okay, giving examples. Exemplifying. Exemplify. Okay, kindly read.
Exemplification.
Illustration is the most common effective pattern to explain any PowerPoint.
Okay, why do you think so that this is the most common?
Para ma-visualize tayo.
Okay, stand up.
In order for the readers to visualize what is the topic all about sa explanation ba?
What is the topic being
About.
about? Or because the word illustration, you are just illustrating. You are giving examples to your topic sentence. When we create a narration or any essay, for example, pollution. So in order for the readers to understand what is all about the pollution, what is inside the pollution, the whole context, just use the illustration, using the concrete examples to support the topic sentence. So what are those? So using the pictures or the graphs or any data or article, scientific article that support or that will support to your topic sentence. Am I clear?
Yes.
Class. Okay, another. Okay, to further explain or clarify. So when you have that essay, so you need to further explain for the readers to understand your context or essay. So that is your purpose in exemplifying. Okay, it is the most common and effective pattern because again, you are just illustrating those examples or concrete supporting details. And when developing this kind of paragraph, or this pattern, okay, you need to develop the general statement, the topic sentence, of course. So we have the techniques. So in techniques, you use, when you have topic sentence, you use what type of technique? Topic sentence belongs to type Yes, outline. Outline is the base. And two types, topic and sentence outline. Nakalimutan sila. Okay. Kindly read from, can we have, meron about the display. Abanes. Where's Abanes? Okay, louder and proper posture with facing. Okay, wait sa hands. Stand straight. Kung yan, madyagi ito sa oral ko. Proper. Okay, kindly read the whole context.
What is language? A language is a signaling system which
Kindly examine with your own eyes.
employs symbolic vocal sounds. Let us take a closer look at this definition. For it is a language above all else which serves to distinguish humans from other animals. Other animals in this group can communicate by means of cries. For
Okay, what have you observed in this text or in this paragraph? Yes, Cordina. Sana. There is parenthesis. For example, okay, the highlighted text is for example. Now, if we exclude this highlight or highlighted text, is it possible for us to understand the whole context? Why?
Wala yung example.
What Lastra, English?
There is no example. It will be difficult for us because there is no example. There is no example.
There is no example. Another. Thank you.
Because it gives us further context regarding
Of
the topic.
Okay, very good. If we exclude this illustration, okay, the possible or the possibility, the readers won't understand easily your context or your paragraph. So that is why you need to exemplify, is to illustrate or give examples as much as possible. Am I understood? Yes. Boys, kamu dira ha? Okay. These are the following signal words for okay. After all, as an example, for example, or for instance, or in an instance. That is to be specific, okay, to clarify specifically, in particular, or the certain. To illustrate. Okay, these are the transitional expressions. Again, they like or they serve as a bridges or like bridges between parts of your essay, and use your hint to help the reader interpret or understand your context or paragraph. Am I understood dito niyo? Ay luwas kay igang medyo wrong. Okay, let's try this. Kindly read. Okay, kindly read, Mr. Okay, Mr. Ismondo. Pwede na tungkol.
Humans for generation. Dog can be classified by breed. There are different kinds of breeds, namely eagles, hounds, models, and planted other animals, other as defined by American.
The American Kennel Club.
They can also be classified by their role in lives of their masters and what work they do. One kind of dog can be different to other kinds. To be specific, a dog might be a family pet, a working dog, a show dog, or a hunting dog. In many cases, dogs are defined both by their breed and role. For instance, a dog can be a beagle and a family pet.
Okay, from this text or paragraph, what is being defined?
Dog.
A dog. Okay, now, using the two patterns, we have exemplification and classification. Okay, try to identify where is the classification. Okay, kinds of breeds. And using also the yes, Jezebel. Okay, using the signal words. Okay. And of course, you can spot the exemplification by illustrating the different kinds or types of dogs. And there's also a word or a phrase. Okay, for instance, okay, a dog can be a beagle or a family pet. Okay, now, did you get me? Okay. Again, what is the difference between exemplification and classification in your own understanding? Sige ko. Okay, what is the difference? Based from our discussion, from your own perspective, but we have this connotation. Okay, stand up, Riego. Oh, Panaminas, Riego.
Tabangan mo na
Aimos. Okay, stand up, Riego. Can you help, Tracy? Oh, stand up. Oh,
Okay, classification is
okay, louder, face to your classmate. Ayaw na ako.
hello, Joe.
There's no wrong.
Classification is katotoang i-classify si Jamie sa iyang characteristics ingana.
How about exemplification?
Ang exemplification is to give examples. Sakto ba?
Okay. To give?
Examples.
Okay. Saan ito? Again?
Classification based on give of example. Ang classification guide, i-classify si John sa iyong characteristics.
Okay, very good. Can you give me an example, Lastra, of a classified group and its exemplification?
ang classification na bro.
Oh, the group sa ta, ang group. Class or a group. Okay,
Leopards, jaguars, and cats are part of that group.
Okay. Cat ang group. You exemplify or illustrate cats, jaguar, leopard, and bobcats. So those are examples under panther, under the classification of felines. Felines. Okay, what is the purpose again of exemplifications and classifications in developing a text or paragraph SAS? Stand up. Oh, what is the purpose? Okay, to
Further understand the paragraph, right? Para mas makuha na yung mga words.
oh, speak now.
Mas makuha yung mga like 9 parts na more specific sa right? Mas specific or
Okay, so the purpose of exemplification and classification for you to create a concrete or a good paragraph. For you not to use the repetitive or repetition. So instead of stating all the kinds of animals, use the classification. Right? Okay. To understand. And of course, you need also to give some examples. That is how you create. And now, how do we effectively create?
By using
Lastra.
by using katong transitional words, signal words of katong mag pictures or graphs.
Okay, very good. By using the signal words and also using the graphics or the pictures or illustrative material so that your readers
Will understand
will understand or can vividly imagine
what is being
invoke
said.
already a mental picture in their minds. Okay, is it possible to have both patterns of development? The exemplification?
Yes.
Why? Justify your answer, Aves. Kung may kabisyan sa tuwan, later na gina. Okay. Is it possible? Yes or no? Okay, justify your answer. Why do you say so? Stand up, Aves. Wala din punta yun. Okay, is it possible? Go ahead. Any idea? Okay, can you help? Sperry.
Yes.
Sperry. Stand up. Pilihan mo ha. Nagsigal ka na. Is it possible? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, yes. So why man?
Is it possible
Yes.
both sa isa ka paragraph
Why
ba na classification of illustration ay
Classification, exemplification in one paragraph. Yes. Why? Why? Go. Stop laughing like this. Okay.
Example, when giving ng classification ba, so give signal words give sa examples. So it is possible to have both pattern classification.
Okay, thank you, Miss Mary. Okay, going back to descriptive. About description. We have two types, the subjective and objective. Okay, as I've said, is it possible? Because, okay, in the later part or the first part of your paragraph, you can use your objective and in the later subjective. Here in patterns, in this kind of patterns, you can actually, okay, you have the topic sentence. Now, you define formally according to the Merriam-Webster and your own connotative meaning. And you expandedly define and by using the examples and classifying the examples into one group and so that you can have in one paragraph. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, just like example, itong dog. So, combine of exemplification and classification. Okay, no more question. Questions, violent reaction. What? Okay, since no one naman na yung clarifications, okay. Identify the following terms and try to classify your group them into one. Okay.
Awan sila pa na or
Let's do that. Kailan pa yung tayo
sa
na
papel?
Okay. Get 1/2 cross 1.
Classification naman,
Kami lang sir.
I don't know.
Copy and answer, of course.
Okay guys.
Isip pa ng ano?
1/2 cross